basically, I'm making this video to kind of explain where I've been for the last year, what I've been doing. Yeah, I don't know. I wrote it because I write things now. This is 1 year as a professional videographer. I started this journey long ago, making videos with my friends in high school. Little did I know that this fun hobby would become what I did for a living. I supposed it wouldn't just happen, so I had to get out there. Since 2021, I've been working with the band Big Pop. It's been about a year since we had the first meeting. Jerry Sapernetti was someone who I knew from high school, and it turned out I would record her playing a few different times already through the years. In 2020, I ran into her at the gym, and I had said I was looking to make some videos. She happened to have an idea for one, and we got together and produced this one in September of 2020.
It's on America's tortured brow. Mickey Mouse has grown up a cow. Now the workers have struck for fame, 'cause Lennon's on sale again.
The next summer, she asked if I would film her band set at Akron's Lock 3 Park. I went and met with her and two other members of the band, Corey and Samantha. Sam and I had met before a long time ago at a karaoke night. Corey I had just met for the first time. We all discussed the possible rollout for their new band with live show elements, videos, and social media. I had agreed in this meeting to make 6 videos for the band. They all seemed excited about the prospect of making music videos with me. I had some work to show, but not much. So I did the live show in June of 2021 at Lock 3. Here's a clip.
We're about to shake it up, baby, okay? Well, dance all night, play all day. Don't let nothing give a kid in your way. I dance all night, keep it the beat. And all you worry about is to that feet. Just shake it up. Ooh, 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 just shake it up. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Shake it up. Alright, shake it up.
Funny thing is that every camera I used to record that show was a GoPro. I built these stands out of PVC pipe and used 5 GoPros and the audio from the soundboard to put together the video. I think it turned out really good. The next move was the first video. We had planned the video to be a boat party type of scenario. None of us had a boat or a lake. Jerry knew someone who had a boat on Lake Cable in Canton, Ohio. We met out there to scout the location, and I wanted to test some drone shots. And wouldn't you know, the drone crashed and sank into the lake. It's the first time I had ever crashed a drone. I was really upset. Jerry helped me replace my drone in a hurry, and we set up the shot for the next weekend. Her and I also talked about making all the videos connected in some way, like a continuous story. The weather forecast was not looking good leading up to the shoot, so we had to reschedule. But since everyone was already free that day, we set up a green screen in their practice space and started filming the second video before we filmed the first one.
All right, do it now.
The second video was supposed to be visually very crazy. I know at one point I was talking to Corey and Jerry about the Peter Gabriel video for Sledgehammer. The frame rate was real low and it was like skipping around, and I wanted to try that. They were excited about using that kind of aesthetic. So I used burst photo mode to make the version of the effect that you see in the video. We filmed for about 5 hours that day. I started editing the next day, and we were scheduled to do the boat shoot in 2 weeks. I managed to replace my drone with the exact same one for a reasonable price. I set up my camera gimbal and headed out for the lake to film the first video.
The shine in your eyes, can't even tell you if it's day or it's night. Your vibration has got me thrilled, can't even tell if you're Jack or you're Jill.
We had a bar there as our base of operations. Everyone involved met there, and we headed out to our boats. I was on the boat with Jerry, Corey, and Sam. We filmed for probably 3 hours. Then I took the drone up and was careful not to wreck it in the lake like last time. After the sun had gone down, we filmed 2 quick scenes inside the bar. I now had so much footage from these two videos I had to start putting things together. I got the audio for both of the songs and started cutting them together that week. We had a shoot scheduled with Kron, Holbrook, and we met up in the practice space and found that there was an old tube TV and a Nintendo 64. The perfect look for the laboratory of the Kron character. I'm not sure if he had a name yet, though. Holbrook put together this outfit and he had a voice for the character. It was really great. So when I had him film some B-roll riffing while playing the Nintendo, those scenes actually made it into the video.
As a metal Mario, as a metal man. It's a man, baby, yeah!
Then the scenes where he's on the phone at the opening and the portal that Jerry and Corey fall into, setting the whole chain of events in motion. We used these scenes in both videos and added the pop-up elements for the second video. From there, editing was in full swing. I had a lot of freedom with the second video as far as what I was able to do to alter the video. The first one was a little more straightforward, but after 2 months of editing on both videos, they were done. The first one came out October 15th of 2021. It was well received. Here's a clip.
Tell me, baby, where is your love tonight? Tonight, tonight, the shine in your eyes. Can't even tell you if it's day or it's night. Your vibration has got me thrilled. Can't even tell if you jack or you chill.
In August, they played the Porch Rocker Fest in Akron, and I was there making a video for my YouTube. So I took some pictures, and I got to introduce the band on stage to the audience, although there's no footage of that. In October, we started filming the third video. The first day of shooting went really well. We filmed it at this park in Kenmore. And then the second day of shooting, we were back at the practice space with the green screen. Things were moving along. Corey told me that he had put together a show at the Rialto Theater where several local bands would be playing over the course of 2 days, December 17th and 18th. Big Pop was the headliner for the second night. He asked if I would be interested in putting together a video package for the event, and in late November, Samantha asked me to record her show at the same theater, which worked out great for me because I wanted to test out some filming ideas for that venue. These live shows were something I like because it's always a good opportunity to find new ways to film stuff so that it's visually interesting.
Never could end. Oh, baby, you can make me melt. You and I could really raise some hell. Every day I'm thinking of you now. It's written on my face. You know I always kiss and tell. I kiss and tell.
So I filmed her whole set and I got the audio that she had the Rialto record and post-produce, which sounded great. In December, I was asked to stand in for a videographer because someone had gotten COVID. I shot and produced some ads for a local guitar store with Corey's help. The band wanted the second video to drop the day before the show on December 18th. The video was received okay, but not as well as the first one. This video was so much more complicated to make from an editing standpoint, and I think it looks cooler, but I get it. Go watch that video though. Winter Break Festival became one set for Barry Carroll, who played the front stage, a recap video of the second day, which covered both stages. I filmed probably 10 hours on the second day, and I made that into a 1 minute and 30-second promo out of the footage.
It's got me thrilled. Can't even tell if
to tackle you.
Big Pop Set was all filmed with 5 GoPros, 2 handheld cameras, and my cinema camera. I think the 3 videos we produced with the help of Rialto, again producing and recording the live sound, were great. The videos came out in March of 2021.
I got nothing to prove, and I got the best moves. Runs in your mind that you never knew. Transference into your microsizoma. To be up into the sky like a lightning bolt. Oh yeah, I know you.
In the intervening months, the band saw some lineup changes, which affected the 3rd video as we had parts for the members who were no longer in the band. So we pulled Jerry, Corey, and Sam into my house for a quick green screen session in early March, and the video was completed soon after.
There's nothing to do besides survive. Let's take a chance and draw up new plans. Recall all it means to be. Wonder why it never occurred to me. Every moment I can remember is looking quite good to me right now.
This one is my least favorite of the group so far because it's not clear the narrative as far as how the others were much more well put together narratively. I talked to the band about this and I said I wanted to really go on with less effects and green screen stuff, and Jerry seemed to have the same idea. So this brings us to our most recent project, the Depths video. I have to give mad credit to Jerry for this one. She said that this was the video she had in her head back in 2021 when we first talked about this project. She planned the story, coordinated the extras, worked out all the locations, and met with me probably 6 times throughout the writing and development of the video. We had a system for this video and it worked so well. I had this office in mind for the first part of the video, which is where I'm sitting right now. Then the Rialto scene would serve to tie the live videos into the story. Then all the downtown Akron stuff, 2 different locations, 2 different sets of extras for each night of shooting. It was all filmed and edited in about a month's time. All the filming together probably took 20 hours. The video came out just prior to the show at Cuyahoga Falls Riverfront Pavilion, which was a couple days ago, and here's some footage of that.
It's about time. Time was all it needed.
The response to this video was great. I was so proud of this one, how it all came together like a film and how all the location shots just went so well. We're going to start planning the next one here soon. But that's where I've been for the last year, and why my YouTube output has been so slow. It's summer and I'm getting married in 2 months, so I'm still pretty busy, but I want to keep the content train rolling, so I will make a few videos over the summer for you guys. And that's all that I wrote on my little teleprompter here, so I guess this should be enough to put together a video between this and clips this evening. But right in this spot where I'm sitting is where this gave me the whole idea to make that video here, because if you see the blinds, they're like Venetian blinds, and then we have the door, which is like frosted glass, like how they used to do in them old detective movies. I was very excited to film this here. Also, this place is just cool in general. There's a bunch of goofy stuff out there, like a telephone booth, and then there's like, I don't know, lots of lamps and a bunch of coffee machines. It's a very cool place. I like it here. And now I'm doing my own work here, so we'll see. Anyway, hopefully soon, more stuff will be done. Thanks for watching in the meantime.